it's Summer Game Fest time in like 5 minutes. So I'm actually live streaming it. So there'll be like text and stuff. So I don't know what to really expect. I know they've kind of said most of what's going to be here has already been announced. It's just like more updates and stuff on it. So I don't think there's going to be anything amazingly new stuff here. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been announced that we don't really know much about. Just seen I was gifted a sub. Aw. What am I expecting from this? I don't know. I like to keep my expectations low. Obviously I like Nintendo, but I don't think there'll be anything big here for Nintendo because they're probably going to do their own direct very, very soon. Yeah, just see what we see, really. Obviously, again, I don't think we'll see much from Microsoft and that here because the big Microsoft Bethesda showcase is Sunday, which I will be. I'm not sure what time it is, but I'll probably end up streaming it if it's during my normal stream times. I don't know how loud this is going to be. Is there music? Probably. There is music. That's better. I might be turning this down to quiet at sometimes as well. If I'm pretty sure there's copyright music playing, I will turn the sound down. Because, you know. Oh, dear. So what is everyone else expecting from this? Or you all just like me, like, I don't know. Wait and see, I guess. But Moss 2 on the Oculus Quest is July 21st. So I'm quite looking forward to that. Because that was announced earlier in the Upload VR showcase. Which I totally forgot was a thing. It's the first one I've ever watched. It's funny watching VR games. It's kind of like I've had PlayStation VR since it came out, but I only got the Quest February time, so I've not had it that long, and I've not been able to play it as much as I want to, which is annoying. So I not really know much about the games. I'm expecting the next Animal Crossing game and a new Switch console for it. BP Bartlett. Prepare for disappointment. That ain't happening. See, this is the thing. It's like Nintendo normally do a direct around this time of year as well. So I can't see there being anything massive. Possibly some more info on, I don't know, maybe some more info on the sequel to Breath of the Wild. But we're not going to get anything from Nintendo that's new. Definitely. That will be for their thing. Maybe they'll announce Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival remake for the Switch. That would be awesome. But then we'd have to ask ourselves, why? Sonic. Yeah, I think we'll probably see some more Sonic Frontiers. Not long till Fall Guys. Yeah, Fall Guys is coming. I imagine we might see something about Fall Guys as well. I know they tweeted out that they were going to be watching. And I know they've had the stuff here with before. So it's possible something with Fall Guys. But I don't know what else I couldn't even think what else they've got to announce. All Amiibos for 10p. That's not going to happen. Because like all the Amiibos you're buying these days are second hand. So it's kind of out of their jurisdiction now. Oh, almost there. Almost there. But remember, there's already one reaction video up on that YouTube. There'll probably be a card appearing up in the top corner over there, look. Pointing you in the right direction. Oh yeah, nobody give any Love Island spoilers in the chat. I haven't seen yesterday's episode. Puntosaurus, the ugly one, won. I dropped a pen on the floor. I was trying to pick it up with my toes. I don't know why I want a pen. Maybe the Fortnite skin for Fall Guys. I think that's just inevitable at this stage because Epic owns both of them. Or maybe some Fortnite skins in Fall Guys. Okay, the following program may contain content that some viewers may find offensive. You've been warned. You have been warned.
And here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles.
You're offended.
Home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way.
How long did he say over the next what? Next hour and a half, did he say? Please only be an hour and a half.
Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile,
all of them, apart from mobile.
It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few
I need to update my stream info.
Wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started.
There we go. We're no longer playing Fortnite. We're just chatting.
Years ago,
Street Fighter 6.
Fighter hit arcades, and ever since,
a few hours, he said. Oh my god.
Japanese fighting game series has continued
it's going to be long.
Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage.
Ooh.
Enjoy.
I used to like Street Fighter back in the day on the Super Nintendo, but fell out of fighting games a long time ago.
You won't know what hit you.
Let me have some fun.
Let's get this mission started.
Oh, it's Guile. Is that really a surprise that Guile's in the game? Has he not been in the game for a while?
This will be a good fight. Got you in my sights.
Wait, there's 6 Street Fighters? I didn't know there were 3. Street Fighter 5 was a PlayStation exclusive. Yeah, but Street Fighter 6. It looks alright for a fighting game. Not really my thing.
I'm just on another level.
Do you think that's his Fitbit? It's like, right, finished now. Switch my Fitbit off. Log that activity. One fight with Ryu. Okay, PlayStation and Xbox and Steam. No Switch version.
It's all about the comb. All right, next it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
A brand new game.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez.
Try and guess the game now.
Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now.
This looks like a scary game.
Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
Releases of One Piece.
Call of Duty? No, it's not Call of Duty. Not Aliens, is it?
Willis, take the lead.
Don't look like the guns from it. Yeah, it's an Alien game. It's an Aliens game. 100%. Yeah, there's the eggs. Zelda, yeah, it's a new Zelda game. Zelda with the guns.
And it found us first.
What the?
This was a human.
What?
Retreat! Retreat! Willis!
Oh, CGI trailers.
Go, go, go!
We've only just really had the Fire Squad game, haven't we?
Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
Not very nice, was it?
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Alien Isolation 2. Aliens. Dark Descent. No, it's an action game. Okay. Xbox, PlayStation. 4 and 5 and okay.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to
That's
console and
a
PC.
long time ago.
Next,
Away.
2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed...
I don't know, it could be
Callisto
alright.
Protocol,
It's so
one of
hard
the
to
creative
say because it's
forces
like
behind
they've
the
shown
Dead
about 2
Space
seconds of
franchise.
gameplay
Today,
and
I
the
am
rest was
thrilled
just
to get to show
CGI.
you the first
Locator
raw
Part
gameplay
2.
Alongside its creator, Glenn
No, I
Schofield.
think that's a much more of
First,
a
here's the quote-unquote
action game
Schofield
than Alien
cut
Isolation.
Of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
World premiere. Another space. Oh, it's Callisto Protocol, isn't it? Yeah, this is a horror game, this one. This is definitely not for me.
Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon?
That's like 3 years. It's not, it's like 6 months.
Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Yeah, CGI trailers don't show you anything. This seems to be like CGI and gameplay though, this one.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
Ooh, nice. This is very gory, isn't it? Why can't we have more fluffy bunny games? Yeah, this is not a game for me. I know this. I know this is not a game for me. Just bit his half his head off.
Welcome
Nice.
to your new home.
The Callisto Protocol. Yeah, that was announced at the Sony State of Play. Well, I think it's been announced before, but that was shown at the Sony State of Play last one.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping
December
this
2nd.
December, all in COVID, blows me away. So
That's a
congratulations.
nice Christmas
Yeah, thanks,
game,
man.
isn't it?
Thanks for
It's a
having
nice
us. I really
festive
do
game.
appreciate it, Jeff. And you know, for a second, just give me a second.
Just
You know,
bit
I
his
want to
face
thank
off.
you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now, and you've been an ambassador You've
stop!
amplified new games,
Stop
new
sucking
studios,
up. Just
and,
get on with it.
I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer.
Not
but
one
what
for
I'm
you,
so
BP
excited
Violet.
today
Yeah,
is
it's
we
not
just
for me,
brought
that
a
game.
raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
I mean, to be
Yeah, we
fair,
got a
it
couple
looks
minutes
really
of,
good. I mean, the
like you said,
graphics
like
and stuff
raw
look good.
gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. Okay. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have where we
yes, another SpongeBob game would
kill
actually be quite
our main
good.
character Jacob,
A VR
in a very
SpongeBob
unique
game.
way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through
It's a
everything
Death King
else,
game.
the dedication, the hard work. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself. Glenn Schofield.
Actual gameplay footage coming up.
The first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Actual gameplay. Obviously, the game will look better than this when it's actually playing it, because this is obviously compressed and streamed. It's definitely a scary game. Kill him! Kill him! Oh. Nope. Bigger one. They're just normal enemies that take all those hits. You've got him. You've got him already. I mean, the game looks really nice. I will give it that. But just want some cute stuff. Oh, look how armoured this guy is. I bet you can kill those things pretty quick now. Oh, that's quite a gruesome way to go. Is Among Us 3D? Yes.
That just
they showed more footage of that at the VR showcase earlier today.
This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is
this
once
Among
again
Us in
returning
3D?
to its
Yeah,
roots
definitely.
for a modern-day action game. And today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
This is Call of Duty. Apparently they're playing a whole level.
In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2.
Meh.
We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire
I've never
team.
really liked the Call of
Price,
Duty games.
Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course,
Just
Ghost. We needed a stage
say
big
that
enough
like
to
people.
debut Call of Duty
Don't know
in a
who any
whole
of
new
those are.
way. Inspired by the world we're about to enter, oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
Right, Modern Warfare, if you're into this kind of thing. First look at the gameplay for the game that's coming out later this year.
Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook point. Let's invite ourselves in.
All station ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
You found it complicated.
Good hook. Up and at 'em.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't really gel with me. I've not played many of them though.
Shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal.
2-1, making entry.
So, cut right clear through.
Room clear. Coming out. Shadow 1, moving to the southeast stairwell.
I like the slow creep around the corners. And again, yeah, it looks good. You prefer the original Call of Duty games? Yeah, I've played a couple of those. I don't know. I think I just prefer more action first-person games. Like Doom and that.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now. Roger that.
Man down. Rush out.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
2 copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first
Oh no.
no time. All shadows, missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. 2 copies off.
Very Call of Duty, this.
Clear.
Quick, stop the missile. Surely they must be near the end of the level now.
Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile was somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
I think the Battlefield game's a bit more realistic, the war scenes and stuff. Yeah, I just don't really like the whole glamorization of war. You know, I started playing Sniper. Was it Sniper Elite 5 that just came out? And it's just like, you know, these things really happen and people really suffer and die, and it's just kind of like, I'd rather more fantasy than a realistic depiction of this kind of stuff.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
Why don't they just launch it then?
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
Reloading!
They're forcing up.
Are we there yet?
I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there are people in the world who are actually dying at the moment in wars, and
We have to get to that door.
you know, I'd much rather have like a cartoony or a fantasy or, you know, aliens or even zombies. Just something that's not real.
How far are you from the bridge? This is one. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that. They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
I think we've seen enough now. I would happily have accepted it up until they come across to the boat. That would have been a good cut off. Yeah, like Fortnite, where it's just like cartoony and stuff and doesn't really, you know, it's silly.
3, 2, 1, execute!
But if you're into Call of Duties, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
No.
That's what we're talking about. And joining
Meh.
us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thank
It
you.
will
Great
be
to have you
interesting
with
to
us, and
see
also
what
Jeff
goes on
from,
with
Infinity Ward.
Call
So
of Duty
we
once the
saw the first gameplay.
Microsoft
Thanks for that
Activision deal
extended
goes through.
sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise
Well,
that we're
you say,
reimagining
Gemma, you say
are,
that. It's kind of like
Simon,
Nintendo was going to release a game called
and,
Advance
of
Wars,
course, Soap
but
John
because of
Patch.
the Ukraine thing that
And a couple
happened, they
other new
actually have
characters
delayed
here
it.
that we're really
So
excited,
it
that
should
we're
be
going
out by
to,
now. It's
create
ready,
for this game.
but Nintendo aren't releasing it because of what's going on in
Commander
Ukraine
Phil
at the
Graves
moment.
And Mexican Special Forces Colonel.
But the thing with Call of Duty is it's
I
like
guess
they
it's a
have
character
to get
we're
a
really
game out
excited
every
about.
single
He's a guy
year.
who's super capable and a guy.
That's why it'd be
who's just
interesting
as
to see what
important as
happens
Task Force
when
141.
Microsoft
But as
takes
far as the
over, whether
level's
it still
concerned,
will be every
you know,
year or
this-
whether
I
they'll
got a shout out to IW. You know, this was
like,
a tremendous
put
collaboration
more time
across
between
all of
them.
the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together. Some really motivated devs.
Personally,
here.
I think
And,
having a longer
you know, you
gap
saw
between the games will make the
wind
games
and
mean more.
the,
They just kind of
animations
throw away at the
and
moment.
the
Oh,
awesome
another
sound
Call of
design.
Duty. Oh,
And,
another
of course,
Call of
our new
Duty.
water
But then
tech,
people
which
buy
is
them.
actually pushing the boat
They
in
always
different
sell a
directions.
lot.
It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing
It's
in
just
certain
bad
cases.
timing.
You could be
Yeah.
behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. Again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, we're so excited that it's back this year.
Yeah, they re-released. They released a game called Modern Warfare. Was it last year or the year before? But it wasn't a remake of the 2010 or whatever year it came out.
And everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity.
But they're just using the names again, which is so confusing.
We're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration has just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community.
Yeah, EA is no longer
some things,
using the FIFA franchise because it costs a stupid amount of money.
We will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment, is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right. Well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go. And now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release.
What's
I loved
this?
This game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this.
Secret of Monkey Island? Is that what it is? Is it a sequel to Monkey Island? 30 years later. Oh, flashback. Or is it another world? It's another world, isn't it? It's not flashback. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, PC. Yeah, it'll probably be on everything, though. Flashback 2. I got it right the first time. Flashback. Oh, that's because I'm old. And I remember 30 years ago. So I was like, I wasn't that old.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
What? I don't know if I will be excited. Again, it's a shooty game. That's a funny gun, though. If there's dragons, I'm sold. Okay, this looks better than Call of Duty to me. This is more like a Doomy thing. Elden Ring with guns. Pretty much. That's what it looks like, Puntosaurus. All consoles too. Wild Runner.
Hello there.
Wow, that's loud. Yeah, there's no reason why flashback shouldn't have been on everything. Just imagine the Kelly Treat Time song's gone off. Witchfire. That looks alright. I'm okay with Witchfire. Early access soon. Please come to Game Pass. Epic. Epic Games. Is that all it's going to be on?
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe. Starring
I will agree with you
very
there, Big
familiar
Dave.
names.
I like the look of that
Enjoy
one.
this world premiere new game announcement.
I could see it getting a bit repetitive if it's just shooting groups of monsters all the time. Hurry up, Kelly. We need to slip to the other
Officer
thing.
Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solace, everything okay in there?
The cat feeding game is amazing. Is this another scary one?
Something's going on here.
There's a lot of game set in space in this one, isn't there, so far? False Solace. Yeah. Just Steam at the moment. Okay. That's not really grabbed my
Brand new,
attention.
And look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And,
I don't know who these are.
Epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover.
He introduced them like I should have
game.
known.
Of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
Or Stray.
Battle we've been waiting to see.
I don't know. I would like
Oh,
to,
man. We
but
can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome.
been off
man. It's
ill
so great
from
to be
work
here.
for a
Thanks
couple of
having
months,
us.
so I'm not sure if I have the money.
Great that you're in another game. It's
One
been, like,
day
your
I'll
first
get it.
game since?
That's the best I can
One of
say.
the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun.
And Among Us clone in
help is
3D.
not a simple call away.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people.
You say that,
this
but
thing
Among Us
and
is
they'll
coming to
probably
VR
wonder,
in
It's a
3D.
new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with
That's the thing. It didn't
production
really show
values.
what
I'm
that
curious,
game was
like,
about at
how did
all.
you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full like performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
Yeah, I
your
guess
socks
I've seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do?
The thing of saying, oh, the game looks phenomenal, it's kind of like we're at a point now where if they've got the budget, games are going to look amazing because of the hardware they're running on.
Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can.
No.
It was one of our favorite moments.
Just get on with it. Show me more
There
games.
was a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
What did I always used to say at wrestling
All right, appreciate it
training?
very much, guys. All right. Well, next up, keeping up
Fights
with
need
the
a
space theme,
story.
it's time to world premiere.
You're
a
telling
very
a story
exciting
when
new
you're in
game,
that ring.
which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to
Can it
debut
be a fluffy one, please, and cute and cuddly? We've had a lot of, like, grim deaths here. This doesn't look like a fluffy one, does it? This looks like a scary one again. I want a fluffy game that's cute and fun. Not all these zombie games. Exactly, BP Barla. Exactly. Routine. Yep. That's not for me. Oh, Game Pass as well. Wow. Was that just Xbox that was coming
Doesn't
for?
that look great? That was
No,
routine
it looked
coming to
rubbish.
Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago
awful.
and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time
Five
to check
Nights
in
at
with
Freddy
a very
vibes.
special
It's
guest who's been in his
just
fair share
horror
of video
games, isn't
games,
it?
including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live
Are we getting a
streaming
Black
right
Adam
now
game?
around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters? Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink.
I knew you'd be liking this, Gemma.
You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me.
No, get on with it.
The greatest and most electrifying surprise
The Brava
in gaming
Ball.
that
Yeah.
happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys,
But your statue's been
number one,
knocked down now in
thank you so much for the
Fortnite, hasn't it?
response of me becoming the Foundation, but also I got to say that I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences
let Rock
is
talk.
Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math. October 21st.
Typical US.
I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters.
Yes, it looks okay. I watched the trailer earlier today for Black Adam, and it's like, yeah, it looked all right.
The DC universe changed. It has been an honor.
But the DC universe is really struggling.
It is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you.
Doesn't Black Adam have something to do with Shazam?
So until then,
if I'm not mistaken.
Stay healthy, stay safe.
So hopefully they'll do this movie, then they'll do the Shazam 2 crossover. Shazam was all right.
Enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
But this isn't a game. This is a movie to break up the silence. I'm trying to keep talking. I just don't want to get copyright strikes. There we go. We're back. I don't really know much about DC apart from the films. It's just Destiny. I don't think it is. Is it a team arena battle shooter? I don't know what this is. Exactly. What does a movie have to do with games? Exactly. Outriders. Outriders. World Slayer. Okay. I've never played Outriders. Oh, it's going to Stadia. Stadia's still a thing? Oh, Nintendo. Here we go. Are they just going to announce the Direct? Oh, Splatoon 3. September 9th. We're just getting a scissor wheel for Nintendo. Nothing here we don't know yet. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Oh, apparently there's a demo on the eShop now for Fire Emblem Hero. Is it Fire Emblem Hero? The Warriors, the next Fire Emblem game. Yes. Here we go. Fall Guys. I don't know what else they can say about this. It's coming the 21st of this month. Free to play. What more is there to say? This looks more like it. Oh, it's a peg win. I'm so looking forward to the course designer though coming. I hate the way they've called it season 1.
That was so fun to see.
Should be season 2.
And Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for
You're
free.
waiting for the full game.
June 21st across all platforms.
Cross progression though.
Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation.
I might
All right,
try it
back to
out.
another
I don't
new
know.
Game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
A new game and a new universe. Whew. Not really familiar with Frost Giant Studios.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way.
Another spacey one.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry. Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something.
Yes, it'll be cross-platform, cross-progression, free to play.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
No, it's not accomplished yet. It's a Balrog.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
It's a mech game. Just get on with it. CGI trailers. Ugh. Mechs versus demons.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. There you go. We know nothing about that. Register for the beta next year. It's like, yeah, that told us absolutely nothing.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races.
The way he said that, he's so into this.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, you know, where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades.
Oh, is it a real-time strategy game? Well, that's definitely not for me then.
I know you're going to show us, I think, some
100%.
go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine, but any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that, just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Oh, images from the
these
game.
are
This is a
still
long
very
way
much
off,
still,
this game.
being worked on, but some shots.
It's a long, long way off.
Assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well, I love it. 2023, you said, for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready. And I'm just so
2025, do you think maybe it'll be ready?
RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Okay.
Good morning, High Water Dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
The world ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Kids clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark. The wave was coming, but the sky was clear. I let it wash over.
This is strange.
Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. World ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Children clamored in the park.
Okay. Again, it's like, it doesn't actually tell us anything about what the game is like.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Interesting concept. It's just the Truman Show, the video
Picture
game.
a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury.
That's a big area if you can actually go to everywhere.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
I don't think this is open world.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Okay. That looks interesting, at least. It depends how it plays.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out. You don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
It's a zombie game, isn't it? About being bitten. Was it? Oh. Don't play copyrighted music. Oh, rubbish. I'm going to turn you down a little bit. I have to turn it down, sorry. He's listening to, like, real music. Oh. Why is there a goat attacking people? Is this a sequel to the goat game? It's lots of killer goats. Ew. It is. It's a sequel to the goat game. Goat Simulator 3. Yeah, I'm done with Goat Simulator.
That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store.
Ooh,
Now,
just
last
Epic.
year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got a look at
Goat
some new
Simulator.
folks set to join the battle.
I've played some of Goat, like the first Goat Simulator. Again, I don't really like real-time strategy games, so this isn't for me. And it's also a deck builder game as well, which is, again, I don't like card deck builder games. This is like so far off my type of game. I like the franchise, I just don't like the gameplay.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more. There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Is that Steppenwolf? Ooh, Venom's got a bit scary. Oh dear, what have they done to the Hulk? October 7th. Yeah, that's not for me either.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Again, didn't show gameplay.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious
I've still
last
not
course
finished the
DLC.
the normal game of
Joining me now
Cuphead.
is Maya Maldenhauer
It's
from
hard.
Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming.
It's really coming June 30th on all.
I love the look of
platforms.
Cuphead and I love the music.
Well, I'm so thrilled.
I'm
too,
just not
that, I think
a
all the
massive
fans
fan of the
can't believe that
gameplay.
this is here, and I've been
It's just a
lucky enough
bit
to
of a
play this
shame
on my
because
Steam
that's
Deck,
kind of the most
last week
important
against
thing.
This, I can't. people are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult, as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay.
Hopefully we'll see
design,
gameplay then,
and
because
of course our new playable
not
character
seen
is
that yet.
Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something. For
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes
Good.
place in an icy arena and features some of
Good
my
deck
personal
builder RPG
favorite,
I used to play.
attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
I've just never been into deck builder games
Delicious last course. Next smile.
or real-time strategy games. God, it's just like, oh. It's a fridge. God. Look how hard this is. You can just tell this is going to be a nightmare. Shooting your eyes out. It's weird. Oop. Wow, they made that look easy. That is going to be a nightmare. Oh, world premiere coming up. Oh no, that was the world premiere.
Tomorrow we will show you
Silly
an
me.
exclusive look at season 2 of the Cuphead show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include new
I won't be
show
watching
and game
that.
announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow,
Devolver
Max
Digital always do
their
very
Epic
interesting
Games Store
ones.
Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox.
Yeah,
and
we will be
Bethesda Games
watching that
Showcase
one.
with a look at the future of
100%.
Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans
Ooh.
about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Oh, is this that weird one with like the card? I think with the cards. Yeah, see, I was saying cards, but I doubted myself for a second, so I like pulled it back. I didn't want to look silly.
We're called Neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Yeah, I remember like I used to play like Phantasy Star Online a lot on the GameCube, and then like they released Phantasy Star Online 3, which was a card game, and I just couldn't get into it at all.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts?
I was just like, why can't it just be like the last one? I loved. I've played so much Phantasy Star Online; it was ridiculous. But yes, I do have a modem in my Switch. And I do have that really crazy control pad that only works with it, where you have the keyboard on the GameCube controller. I love this control pad. It's so good.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
That's a big machete.
You know the saying. Get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Yeah, it looks alright. I don't think it's really my kind of game, but
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
don't know. Oh, it's going to everything though. Yeah, it's alright.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's
Oh,
one of them.
Warframe.
All right, joining me now is Megan.
I did play a little bit of Warframe when it first came to the Switch.
Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
But not a lot.
I know. We got. Just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
That's fine. I'm watching it on YouTube, so I'm not going to get it. But I don't play Warframe, so it's fine.
Things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Deviri Paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know it's been a couple of years.
I've heard nothing about that.
This is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
It's very weird how it's like black and white with the odd bit of colour in there.
Dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Oh well, like I say, I don't play Warframe, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. But I'm sure people who do play Warframe are very excited. And they're going, wow!
Next, it's time for a new
You've
look
not
at
missed
Honkai
anything
Star
fluffy.
Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact Studio. Hoyoverse.
There is a hell of a lot of space stuff in today. It's ridiculous.
And this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment.
The ooh was a reference to the game, by the way. I guessed it was. Is that the Warframe one? Because Warframe's free to play at the moment. That's just like an expansion for it.
That's the you I like.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
It's not sold me.
That's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Whoa. Star Rail looks my type, maybe. Yeah, I like the look of Genshin Impact. I've just never got around to playing it. And I like the look of the game so far. But I don't know if it sold me on it. I think I'm hesitant as well because it's like obviously Genshin Impact is a free-to-play game. Yeah, I saw that in the notifications on my phone. I will have a look at that later. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Again, not sure if that trailer sold me on it. Oh, Turtles. Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back
I'm looking
in the day.
forward to
Well,
this.
It's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Online. They kept Casey Jones under wraps. Wasn't that just to be expected? This is a long video. Yeah, it's a couple of hours, I think. No, don't worry if you need to drop out. It's all good. I don't know why I'm looking forward to this. I just am. Raphael, he's my dude. I know he's crude, but he is cool. 6-player mode. That's crazy. 6-player mode. Is the screen big enough for 6 players? I don't know 6 people that would play a game with me. Do we get a release date? Please give me a release date. No release date. Available. Oh, release date. June 16th. That's really soon. That is really soon. I don't know what this is. I feel like I'm supposed to know what this is. Why is the 10p gold? Should be silver. That's in a week, pretty much. Yeah. Bit upset by it as being so close. I'm not going to be able to get it. Is this PUBG? I know what this is, but I feel like it's on Xbox. Or yeah, it's coming out on everything. The Turtles game. Super people. Yeah. Humankind. Oh, buy now. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely not for me, that one. But wait. There's more.
How far will you push humankind?
So it's coming to consoles as well then. Aren't games like this notoriously hard to play on console? Because there's no keyboard and mouse. Coming soon. Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back.
Maybe they're going to bring Poi Poi and Molcar to the west.
Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his
I know
Straw
nothing
Hat
about
crew
One Piece.
become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
JRPG though, so it's got potential.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
Oof. I quite like that sea. That sea looks pretty good. I don't like his eyes, they're a bit freaky. Scary eyes. You read One Piece. Are you looking forward to this game, Wild Runner? It's up to a chapter 1,200-ish. God. Yeah, I guess after like, what, they say 25 years, was it? Or 20? I can't remember how long they said.
Filled with new encounters.
It's very Dragon-esque vibes. The style. It could be alright, this.
Unravel the adventure that awaits. In an odyssey beyond imagination.
Okay, this looks alright, actually. I'm going to upgrade this to... This looks alright. Well, no, it's surprising they're using the anime voice actors. Oh, no Switch version.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
No, not really. I don't play the games.
Ringo.
Fair enough.
Ringo. Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right. So that's our mission then. Save the world.
Meh. That told me nothing.
New games featured across SGF events. You might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases.
Wow.
NerdWallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy.
Maneater.
On June 16th.
I just wanted to be a big shark so I could eat everything. I hated having to like try and get myself big.
2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
Yeah, it's a couple of hours this event, they said. Oh, Game Pass.
You nuts?
The Samsung Gaming Hub that has Xbox. Wow. It was inevitable that it was going to happen. To be fair, xCloud works really well now. Now with the new Wi-Fi I've got, it's like hardly noticeable that you're streaming. But I'm not buying a TV just for that. Is this Capcom Arcade 2? Capcom Arcade 2. Oh, Switch. Okay, it's the yeah. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Strikers. They're really advertising Strikers that comes out tomorrow. Wow. Soccer-ish.
So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts.
I did enjoy running around as Bowser, just tackling people.
Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Literally just an advert. I thought it was going to be the Ubisoft game.
Hi.
Getting a like release date.
I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat?
No.
But what if you had to? In Metal,
I would be annoyed because my timing is never good.
Everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out.
No, I'm not going to. I've got no interest in having to shoot to the beat. Oh, screamy people. I'm probably not going to get it, Big Dave. I played the demo that they released for last weekend, but I'm probably not going to get Mario Strikers anytime soon. And you can't even shoot, let alone to the beat. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just, ugh. It's just a gimmick they're looking for to make their game stand out from the other first-person shooters. I mean, the gameplay itself looks okay. It's your typical standard, like, Doom clone. Meh. So a lot of these games aren't coming to the Switch. We need a new Switch.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as they mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences.
Ugh, horror games. It just seems to be so many horror games today. The VR one that I did earlier was just like so many horror games.
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope.
I'm not into metal. To me, it sounded awful.
And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family
Oh,
is in
so
on
much copyright music.
You have
Oh
no
well.
idea what's going on here.
I don't make money on YouTube anyway.
Clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This just looks awful. This looks meh.
Story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Meh.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Meh in meh.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in its procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of procedurally generated stuff.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are...
Nope.
I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal
Yeah, this
arch is
not for me.
you'll need to make
Not a
ground
fan of
cards
survival
from
games.
rare resources.
I'm saying that a lot
Once
today.
you
I'm not a
have
fan
realm
of such and
cards,
such
you can
games.
activate the portal.
It's just like
Beware.
we want cute and fluffy games. Come on, Nintendo Direct. You need to get announced soon.
Waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
Ew, spitters. Ooh, that's a big thing. The survival game. Yeah, that's what it looks like. If it's a shared world, it'd probably be alright if you got friends that you want to play with.
Think but this,
But
and all is mended.
The Saints
Oh,
are marching
Saints
in on
Row.
August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce
I
the
liked
launch of
Saints
the
Row
Boss
3 quite a
Factory
bit.
demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
I would like to get this, I think. It depends how,
capture people's attention.
you know, light-hearted it is.
Me. We are so good at this.
They always had a very good character creation in the Saints Row games.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
It seems to be quite an in-depth character creation tool here. You only like the first game? The third one for me was the best. I played a bit of the first, but the problem was the controls are really different from the third. Like they've grown. Yeah, Saints Row is kind of like a very over-the-top GTA.
Next, we've got an exclusive first
Ew,
look at
Warhammer
extended
Darktide.
gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense four-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Ooh, Xbox exclusive. Kelly, your towel's in the way.
Manufacturer MHL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Good one. Good one, Puntosaurus. Take Nightbot's joke and make it better.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
I do like the Warhammer kind of universe. I used to be into it quite a bit when I was younger.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work.
But I'm not sure about this one. Got a rolling Kelly on the desk. Is that the figures you paint? Yes. The Games Workshop stuff. Did that say Game
Our
Pass?
team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest
Another horror
creation
game.
completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Another horror game. Yeah, I think she's a bit like, why are you still streaming? You should have finished by now and fed me.
Let it run.
Just a slow walk. Yeah, she's getting fed up with me being sat here for so long. He's like, I want food. Yes, we did give her treats. You might have missed it when you were in the shower.
And guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
It's not Halloween for a few months. Yeah, it's just...
All this misery.
It's really packed with horror games. Horror and space seems to be the theme of this Summer Game Fest.
You really shouldn't have.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
Ah, dear.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Layers of Fears, early 2023. Yeah, that's not for me. Maybe they show the new... They won't show that BP pilot at all. I don't think we'll see much from Nintendo at all. Like anything, to be fair.
And it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
I'm not sure about this one.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights.
Yeah, I think we'll get a Nintendo Direct soon, so I don't think there'll be much in here from Nintendo, that's why.
This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Again, a cinematic trailer.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe. No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Got time for a dance, Nightwing?
I got this, Bruce.
I'm not sure about this still. October 25th. So wait and see that one, I
Gotham
think.
Knights, and now we welcome Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president
Ooh.
of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil.
What are they
been
revealing?
An eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about.
I don't know what the
Naughty
leak
Dog,
is, so
but
it's news to
first
me.
Of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Yes. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown. And we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
I've never played Last of Us.
What can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah,
I don't really gel well with like the Sony
what I can tell
narrative games.
Is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something
special. The concept art looks good. That means the game will be good.
That's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Meh.
Yeah, so for the past year...
Again, no interest in that at all.
Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV.
Can you even get HBO in the
they've been
UK?
filming and,
Who knows?
It's pretty incredible.
Not
The
me,
stuff we're
that's
getting
who.
back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
first look. Let's take.
So you could see
It's the Mandalorian
museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special.
Exactly,
And
BP
I would
Bartlett.
say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay. Come on up.
Why? Just get on with the games. Couldn't care less.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again.
See him again.
Oh, hi. Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's.
See, I reckon that was meant to be like a big wow moment, but for someone who's never played The Last of Us and has no interest in it, it's just like,
we've had
Except for
who
today.
are they?
Except for the date.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to
Who
do,
are
is
they?
Not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in
get
person.
on with it.
It's
I
like,
don't care.
It's like the characters coming to life, but it's
Come
so
on.
much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. It's I love the story. I love
never been interested in it.
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Come on, let's
All right,
get on with it.
Let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right.
So they're remaking the game again. Didn't they remaster it for the PS4, and now they're remaking it again?
Closer to our original vision, we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure.
Mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
He just doesn't do it. It's just like,
I've had some practice.
I've never been into like the Sony narrative games.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity And then the animators went back and
We're seeing
studied.
side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that.
Okay, Gemma, thank you for being here.
All the animators went and studied those.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing.
Nah, you just wanted
When was
money.
the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was a
At this rate, I probably will be.
I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I can't wait.
You guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us.
They are. It's just like, you just want it to move on. Do you know what I
Give a
mean?
quick shout out.
Again, and
this
this
project is headed up by
just
Matthew
make something
Gowan
new.
and Shauna Sky.
Because it's like
Hear a lot
The
more
Last of Us
about
Part
it,
1 has
about
already been remastered for the PS4 from the PS3, and now they're releasing it
shortly
again.
thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to that. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are
A game called The Last of Us, which seems to come up a
Still making
lot.
games. I haven't given up my day job.
Definitely.
It's a little early to talk about. Maybe someone
Oh, this is boring me now. I just want them to move on and get something different.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Are we moving on now?
All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to
That
Naughty
was their
Dog and
last
PlayStation
thing.
for that very special,
That was the last
look at
thing.
The Last of Us and the entire
No
franchise
one more
and where
thing.
things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase.
Telltale games
streaming,
no longer
along with
happen.
The Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox.
That is, I'm looking forward to that. That is going to be interesting, the Xbox One.
SummerGameFest.com.
That is going to be interesting. It's about 90 minutes, that one.
When we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom opening night live on August 23rd. And then the Game
Oh,
Awards will
well,
return in
I'm going to
December
turn him
live
down now because I don't really need to hear him say all his outros. So we'll turn this down. But I think that is going to be it. I just don't know. There was like some interesting things. There was I feel it was very overpowered by horror games and space games. There was just nothing like cute and fluffy. Didn't you hear Telltale are back? Are they? I thought that. I didn't hear that. I haven't looked at news stories for this week. I'm sure I'll find out when I research for the podcast. Well, that was disappointing. What did everyone else think? Yeah, it's kind of like, it was all right, but there was nothing there for me.
The Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs.
Oh, well, we're not watching Day of the Devs. But that is going to do it for me and this stream. I will be streaming again tomorrow, so hopefully I will see you then. Probably going to do some more Tunic tomorrow, but it depends how I feel. But thank you for being here. If you've made it this far, this is for the YouTube again. If you've made it this far to the end of the video, thank you so much. It's a very long video. And if you have made it this far and you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos of me doing live reactions and the podcast, then hit that subscribe. But until next time, I've been Ninqueso. Catch you later. And for the people here